I'm live. What's up, everybody? Welcome, YouTubers, fellow preppers, and survivalists. There's a few things I want to discuss tonight. One, I was so broken. I was such a damaged soul for all my sins that I have done. And she hung in there, and she fixed me. But I'm going to go ahead and make my confession now of things that I have done trying to self-medicate when I was so broken. I got a list. It's a long list. Oxycontin, oxycodone, morphine, hydrocodone, alcohol, caffeine, which I am still addicted to that, nicotine, which I am still addicted to that. I did methamphetamines. I did it when I was like 14 years old. We did not know how evil and how bad that stuff was then. And everyone in the neighborhood was doing it. I was one of the lucky ones that was strong enough to stop doing it. Now that picture you see there, most of those guys, they're either in prison, dead, or they're really messed up from that methamphetamine. I have lost a lot of friends. That is the closest thing to demonic possession that I know, is that methamphetamine. I've done cocaine, a lot of it. Back when I was young, our nickname was the Cocaine Cowboys. I've done opium. I've smoked a lot of that, especially in Afghanistan. I used to smoke a lot of pot. Now, I'm going to tell you about acetaminophen. That is Tylenol. You really should not do that. That is so bad for your liver. If you do all this stuff that I've done, you better get you some milk thistle to help your liver out, because you have really damaged your body. Now, my front teeth, they're not from methamphetamines. Good evening, Amber. They're from fighting. They're from getting my damn teeth knocked out, because I love to fight. I love the adrenaline rush to it. It is what it is. I'm getting kind of up in there to be getting out there brawling. But I will tell you, that bone breaker that I got from Bone Tactical, I got into it with 4 guys the other night, and that gave my punch 5 years younger. I had a lot. I could hit like I was 5 years younger with that thing in my hand. Now, MMA, although I am all tore up from it, it was like cleansing my soul. It was like being baptized. It really helped me. When I train MMA and I'm absolutely exhausted and I've been beat real hard, because you cannot win them all. There's always somebody better. It still makes you feel good about yourself. When you're training, you're like, man, MMA saved my life. But when you wake up in the morning, you're like, F my life, everything hurts. And that number 40, that's rough. But once you hit 50, everything hurts then. Now, I got something here written down I want to read to you, because this is the way I see this thing headed.
Just want to also say real quick, welcome everybody that I know we have a couple people on the chat saying hi and that they're here. Just want to welcome everybody, and anybody that has not uh, said a thing on the chat, just want to welcome y'all here. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I got something written down here because this is the way it's going to be. Things keep going the way they're going. You're going to wake up one morning, and this is the way it's going to be. Where are you at now? Somewhere warm or somewhere safe? Cool or with someone you love? Now, what if all of that was gone and the only thing you could do is survive? You would do that, right? You would try. You would do things, horrible things, till you lose the last thing you have left, yourself. What if you could take it back? Would you? Right. All of it. A reset switch. Would you hit it, right? See you soon. That's what it's going to be like. If this thing keeps going the way it's going, and there's no stopping it, the wheels are in motion. Now, I'm not going to get on here and say I'm a holy roller, holier than thou Christian, because I fall very short. I kind of feel like Moses, really. I know I'm not going to make it through, but I want y'all to make it through. I'm here to get y'all to the other side. Now, if you watch the movie Apocalypse Now, that character in there, Marlon Brando, plays. That's how I handle things. That's the way I do it. I think his methods are very sound. A lot of people may disagree, but I've watched that movie many times because I'm very fascinated by it. And I do want to go out the exact same way he goes out in that movie, on my feet like a soldier. So, you know, if you do all that stuff I've done, when you get older,
We need to enjoy every minute of these last calm days. Keep stacking and hold your loved ones close. You're right, Amber.
you're right, Amber. You're absolutely correct. Because this thing is spiraling out of control. And if you believe what the Bible says, because she's a God fearing Christian, I fall short, very short. But I read Revelations in the Bible, and everything that it talks about, it's happening. It's happening right now. The plagues, the famine, the crazy weather, the pale horse is riding. You better get ready and hope you can make it through it. That's really all you got is hope. You know, if the bomb falls right on top of you, well, you're not going to feel nothing. I had someone ask me the other day on here, because I said, I believe this is going to end nuclear. And I do. They're like, well, what about water? They sell water filtration systems that filter the nuclear out of the water. If you're fortunate enough to somehow, some way have some form of electricity, you can grow your food indoors. It's really not that hard. Everything you need is at Home Depot. Don't ask me how I know. But I used to live another life. And let's just say I know how to grow things indoors. But I don't do that no more. I live in Polk County, and we got Grady Judd here. And if you don't want to go to jail, your ass better not break the law. You can believe that. So don't think that you're going to come to Polk County and break the law and not get pinched, because he will get you. As a criminal, you can make mistakes. But you make one mistake with the police and they got you. Don't even ask me how I know. Because I got my ass in some trouble before. Plenty. I've done a lot of weekend work release where I was one of those guys walking down side the road picking up trash. I've been in a lot of trouble. That's what happens when you're broken. When someone is broken and damaged, they do a lot of things. It's like I have a compulsive anger issue. But since I've met her, I don't know. There's just something that's happened. She has changed me. I used to be so angry all the time. I was a real mean bastard. I met her and I'm like, man, you're ruining me. You're making me soft. What the hell's going on? Because, in the Bible, it says, if a man looks at a woman in lust, he has already committed adultery in his heart. Well, I used to have murder in my heart. That was my first go-to. Someone would cross me or whatever. I'm like, I'm just going to kill the bastard. And I was mean as hell. I was so damn mean that, and I left off that list, Xanaxes. I was strung out on them damn Xanaxes, almost killed me. The first Xanax I took, I was an instant addict. The very first one I took. And they made me jaded. You're just not the same person. You're just different. You just don't give a damn. And it made me a real asshole. I have 3 wonderful daughters and a lot of grandkids. But my daughters, they remember the old me. They don't know I have changed. They're really cheating my grandkids because I would be a great grandfather to those kids. But they just can't understand, that people change. Most people change for the worst. I've seen it happen. That's not it with me. I have changed for the better. I am not the same person I used to be. Now, there is some of the things that are the same about me, such as I don't want to die in bed. I want to die in combat, on my feet, not like some damn renegade laying in bed. No, I don't want to go in my sleep. I want to look it right in his face and say, come on. That's why I wish like the Predator was real, and I wish his ass would show up out there in the front yard, because we'd have a good go at it. And he'd probably win that fight. I don't know, though. It'd probably be a mutual. It'd probably be like that one Predator where they parachuted in on the hunting reserve, and that Asian guy with the samurai sword. It'd be a standoff like that. We'd probably kill each other, or I'd damn sure die trying. That's just who I am. There's some things I cannot change about myself. But there's a lot of things that you can change. Like, I no longer do drugs. If the doctor don't give it to me, I'm not taking it. When you're taking all these drugs and they're not prescribed to you, in my opinion, because I've read the Bible many times, in my opinion, you're practicing wizardry. It's a potion. Most people do all that stuff to get high, to escape reality. Because some people, like me, I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I'm upfront and honest. I do have PTSD. She knows, man. I deal with it all, man. It's like, I'm hyper vigilant. There's nothing I don't notice or hear or see. Like, I literally have stalked. I got rid of my Facebook because I have Facebook stalker. This is the only media I do is YouTube. That's it. I don't do Facebook. I don't do TikTok. Instagram, Snapchat. I don't do any of that. YouTube is the only thing I do. And the reason why I do it is because I just know it. There's some things, she can tell you that it's like I know things, and I'll say something's going to happen. And every time to the minute it happens. She's seen it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a psychic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet. I'm not saying any of that. It's just I can see a damn train wreck when it's going to happen.
Frugal Fixer said she probably never thought you were mean because she sees you differently.
I used to be a real asshole. I ain't even going to lie. I used to be mean as hell. Now, I'm giving up doing that bouncing. It's just getting too rough. I'm just getting tired of it. It's just not worth it. So I'm just going to be a full-time YouTuber. I'm going to spread the message on here and try to get y'all all ready. Because I'm telling you, I don't claim to be a Christian, because I'm a terrible excuse for a Christian. Now, she's a Christian. She don't drink. She don't smoke. She don't cuss. She's a good girl. I can be a bad boy. So it is what it is.
But also, though, Jesus ate supper with sinners and tax collectors, and even then in the Old Testament, I believe it was Old Testament, when in Jericho, when they were going to do the whole walk around Jericho and the walls came tumbling down, they saved a prostitute because the prostitute helped, and she went by faith. Actually, I just remember all this from Sunday at church. She heard of all God's good things that he had did, and she didn't see it. She just she heard it, and with faith she knew she had to help these two Jews. so that were coming in, and then she did, and her house and everybody in her home was saved when the walls came tumbling down. So even God has a spot if you are repent with a giving heart and try to do better, then
See, when she goes to church, because I don't, when she goes to church,
yes, Rahab, thank you. Yes, I couldn't remember her name. Yes, Rahab, thank you.
when she goes to church, she comes home and tells me what she learned at church.
John 3:16.
That's right. And you know, I do read the Bible a lot. I read a lot. I do a lot of research. I can't never sleep unless I take a whole bunch of sleeping stuff. And then I maybe sleep for 2 hours. So I just read so I don't disturb her. Because if I'm on YouTube or watching TV, she can't sleep. So I read, and I just read and read and read, and I study and I do my research. I was raised Southern Baptist too, by the way. But like I said, I'm not going to claim to be a Christian because I'm a terrible excuse. Now I had used to when I was a young lad, before the world got a hold of me, I did want to be a pastor. And I had someone comment to me that, oh, working at a strip club, that's a good place for a preacher to be. Well, actually, if you read the Bible, that's where Jesus went, was to the sinners. And you know what I get out of the Bible the most is judge not. It's judgment that is what does us in. Judgmental people claim to be Christians, but it says in the Bible, I know because I read it, it says, judge not, lest thee be judged. So what I tell people, you have the right. You have the right to kill me. You do. You want to kill me, you go right ahead. But you do not have the right to judge me. So that's what I get out of it. You know, judge not, lest thee be judged. You know, I've read in the Bible, there is a lot of people going to be standing in front of Jesus, and they're going to say, well, I did this, and I did that, and I did this, and I did that in your name. And it's written in the red letters, so that's where Jesus was talking. And he said, I will spew you out and say, I never knew you. So if you claim to be a Christian and you're judging people, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Now, I don't claim to be no Christian. I am a multi-religious person. I don't hate on nobody's religion. I had some very wise missionaries tell me, and I'm going to paraphrase. They said, look, all-American, you have no problem forgiving other people. What your problem is you will not forgive yourself. That's true. I will be held accountable. And there's a lot of things I have done that were bad things that I just can't forgive myself for that. I can't do it. You know, in the fog of war, and one of your buddies dies, you get real mean real quick, and you do some mean, bad stuff. Because I'm going to tell you, there's dying, and then there's dying. And there's nothing that could happen to me that I don't deserve. Nothing. Anything that happens to me, if I crash and burn on my motorcycle while drinking, going 180 miles an hour, I deserve it. If someone comes up and stabs me in the throat and takes it, I deserve it. Because I've done a lot of bad stuff to my enemies. And in war, both sides think they're right. Both sides think they're right. And, I will tell you, and this may make a lot of people disgruntled, but you're going to get the truth on here from me. And I'm going to just be honest with you. The most religious, most dedicated, devout person I have ever seen was a Muslim. They are not afraid to die. They will walk right into death. If you're a Christian and you believe what the Bible says, the pearly gates and the streets of gold and the mansion up in there, why are you afraid to die? Why are you going down and getting this right here? Why are you doing that? If you worried about, you would think you'd be like, hey man, let's roll, Lord. I'm ready. Take me home. Give me my reward. And I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying that the most fearful people I ever seen, a lot of them were Christians. But in their defense, a lot of so-called Christians I know are the biggest hypocrites I have ever seen. And there is only one time in the Bible that I have read where it said God hates. Only one time. And you know what it said God hates? I'll tell you. You can look it up for yourself. I'm not going to lie about what the Bible says. Even I'm not that brave. It says God hates a hypocrite. So good luck with that. I guess that's my sermon for today. Hey, what's up, Wolfang? And look, I'm addicted to nicotine. I got to have my coffee or I just can't function. It's probably my age. But I'll get out there and brawl with the best of them. I don't want to be mean. I'm a nice guy. I really am a nice guy. But I can be mean. I just have to be provoked. I can be provoked into being mean as hell. But it takes a lot to get me mad. Doing the kind of work that I used to do, because she's making me not do that no more. And the work that I did before that, people could say whatever they wanted to me. I could care less. But when they put their hands on me, well, things just got real, and that's a different story. And then I earned my money. But she's tired of me coming home, getting all shot at and cut up and beat up. Because I get out there in the parking lot and fight 4 or 5 of them at the same time. And I'm telling you, that bone breaker I got from Bone Tactical, that made me 5 years younger when I'd hit somebody with that jugger, boy. They dropped like a sack of rocks.
Let me catch up. So, Cat Girl, yep. That was melatonin that he was talking about. Wolf thing, you follow Mother Earth and Father Sky. Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I don't judge nobody. I don't judge nobody's religion. I don't do it.
And then Fixer, yeah, Jesus hung out with the sinners and all that. And yeah.
I don't judge. Judgment is what does us in. When you go around judging people, what you're really doing is you're seeing yourself and them and the things you don't like most of the time. That's what I've noticed out of people that judge people.
Yeah, nothing to hide.
I got nothing to hide. I don't hide.
He has nothing.
Yeah, no, I don't hide nothing neither, brother. Not a damn thing. Like I said, I get on here on YouTube. I tell it like it is. If people unsubscribe, I don't care. You that's not my job. I feel my job on YouTube is to help get you through this revelations, this happening right now.
Native American here, follow the old ways as well. I think that's awesome.
Little Miss Prepper, she knew I was dying to watch that movie Prey with the Predator in there because I'm a big fan of the Predator.
Yes, and then the Prey, it's the new one, and it has the it came like in the Native Americans when they were here.
It's a good one. I really liked it.
When they were free still, really. And oh my goodness, that girl on there is awesome. Yes, it is a great movie. Everybody, I recommend watching it. Everybody, we found it on Hulu. You can get Hulu for free for 30 days.
Then cancel it.
And then cancel it if you're not interested in keeping it or the bill and all.
I just get it for 30 days and I cancel it because I can't afford that monthly payment, especially now that I'm retired.
But so, yeah. And
yeah.
The way I love how the Native Americans just use the earth for healing and all that. I love that idea.
Us Anglo-Saxons came over here and ruined everything.
Yeah.
We should have stayed our asses in Europe and left the natives alone. That's my opinion. Cochise, Geronimo. Those are my heroes.
And I loved also how she was, whatever that purple flower, orange flower that she used to help heal everybody and even herself, and the way it made the temperature level down on her. Sorry if I'm spoiling any of the movie.
Yeah, don't spoil it. It's a good movie. But that is
so awesome. I love that movie. Everybody, I recommend watching it.
So when I go down, I'm going to look at her and I'm going to tell her, bring it home. Bring it home. When you watch the movie, you will understand what I'm saying. When I'm like, look, this is it for me, I will go no further. I'm fixing to go on. Bring it home. You'll know what I'm talking about. Because I have trained her to the best of my ability. I just have to be careful, because I train my kids so well that they hate me. They're the first girls ever in America to win Boys Division State Champion Roman Greco Wrestling. They went to the Olympics in Judo. But I'll tell you where I messed up with my kids. Instead of taking them to church, I took them to Disney. Mistake. I should have been taking them to church. But no, Disney. Now there's only one. No, a lot of people don't know this about Disney. But the CIA, they bought that land for Walt. Now, what the hell they got going on there, I do not know. The only part of Disney I like is Epcot. And that's because I love the Moroccan people. I've been to Morocco. I love their culture.
I love their food.
I love their food. And they also have an Odin's temple there. And I like to go to Odin's temple and take a few pictures. It is what it is. She's trying real hard, but she'll probably be in heaven and I'll be in Valhalla. That's just how we roll. Us old soldiers, that's our thing. We'll see your ass in Valhalla and we'll fight again. Hey, Betty.
Poor Walt is spinning in his grave right now over what Disney has become. Seriously.
Disney, you know what? I'm just gonna say it.
You're fine. No worry about being late.
People can unsubscribe if they want to. I really don't care. I hate Disney World. I hate it. That was the biggest mistake of my life because I went there when I was a contractor and I had more money than I know what to do with. And we stayed in them $400 a night motels, every single one of them. We ate all them fancy restaurants. We even ate in the Magic Kingdom Castle.
Cinderella's
Castle. When I should have had them in church. That's on me. The sins of the father. That was my mistake. My bad.
Although I'm a Christian, I too wish to die with my weapon in my hand, covered in the blood of my enemies, yet washed by the blood of Christ.
Amen, brother. I'm right there with you.
It sounds like y'all just thought the same thought.
I'm right there with you. I don't want to die like no ragtag renegade. I want to die on my feet with my weapon in my hand. If I'm laying there dying, pumping out, somebody please put my sword or my axe in my hand while I go. That's just a soldier thing, that we
You're kind of like a Viking mixed with a Christian crusader.
Yeah. I have no problem painting a cross on my shield and going into battle. It's whoever's paying the most money. I'm not even going to lie. When I worked, I did it for the money. I did not do it for my country. I'm just going to be honest with you. I did it for the money. A contractor makes a lot of money. And I lived a good lifestyle. I was able to give my children a great life. And my wonderful ex-wife, I still love her, but not as a wife. This is my wife now. But I will never say anything bad about my baby's mama. Nope. I was probably the bad guy. Because like I said, I was so damaged. Going in and out and coming home for a month and then going back. My kids, they had no idea what the hell I was doing. Nobody knew. They're just like, well, damn, Ernie's gone for a while. And then, well, he's back. He's gone for a while. He's back. What the hell is he doing? Where's he getting all this money? He must be selling drugs or this. No, I wasn't. I was running and gunning, man. I really don't know how to do anything else. I have painted myself into a corner. I don't know how to weld. That's really the only thing I know how to do. I'm a soldier. I don't know how to do anything else. I'm learning how to do YouTube, and I got some good battle stories and all. And like I said, I see what's happening in the world. I've been in other countries where when I see people in America and they're like, oh, poor me, this and that and that and this. I'm like, look, man, I've seen people literally mow the grass, grind that stuff up and bake it for bread and be happy they had something to eat. Our culture in America, we're so spoiled. And I'm noticing every generation is getting weaker and weaker. While we're doing this, our kids are trying to figure out if they're a girl or a boy, when that's really easy to do. You just get your hand, You reach down there and whatever you got, that's what you are. Sorry if I offended anyone, but that's just facts. But while we're over here doing this with our kids in Afghanistan, them 13, 14-year-old boys are over there fighting with AK-47s. When they come, everybody always says, our army is not going to attack its citizens. Well, y'all may not know this, but I do. They're flying in 2,000 to 4,000 Afghanis every single day. And look at all them weapons we left behind. Look at all that taxpayer money we left behind. So, I had someone comment, you can't beat an army with small arms fire. Really? Look what happened in Afghanistan. They kicked the Russians' asses. And I'm just going to say it. They kicked our asses. We bombed them. We had armies. We did everything. But as soon as we pulled out of there, the Taliban took right over, all over again. And now, instead of old Soviet weapons, now they got new American-made weapons.
Yeah, to attack us from within.
That's exactly what they're doing. I'm telling you, we're doomed. America is doomed. The only people that are going to make it is people that are mentally and spiritually and physically prepared. Because there has been times.
Betty's right there with you on things.
Yeah. There has been times. See, she can read that. She's got them young eyes. I can see real good, and all, but I see better through a scope or binoculars. But there have been times when I was like, oh, dear God, Jesus, please get me the hell out of here. It's kind of like a pilot. I heard a pilot tell me once. He says, it's one thing when you're down here and you want to be up there. But it's a whole nother story when you're up there and you want to be down here. I understood what he was saying. He was like, well, shit, I wish I was on the ground because something's going wrong up there. Now, everybody needs to keep their eyes on Antarctica. There's a lot of weird stuff going on up there. There's a lot of troops getting built up there. There's a lot of stuff going on up there. I wish I knew the name of that guy's channel, Monkey Minute.
I'm not.
Anyway, there's a channel. Oh yeah, they're there, and they want Alaska back because they had no idea it had all that oil when they sold it to us. The line has been drawn in the sand. And, people saying, well, why come Iran, they stopped making nuclear weapons? Because they already have them. They already done made them. That's why they stopped making them. Because they already got them. They already, in Iran, of all places, they already are doing the digital currency. That's weird.
LC is saying my almost nephew was in Afghanistan and he won't talk about it now.
If he won't talk about it, he was in the shit. True story. See, I'm able to talk about it because it's just my nature. I don't hide nothing. I'm a very verbal person. And some things I have to talk about or it would just eat me alive. That's why, I did all them drugs, man, trying to escape. You can't unsee nothing. You can't undo nothing. Once you send that bullet down range, there's no turning around. It is what it is. So check your fire. You know, I can't tell you how many times I've hollered that. Check your fire, fool. Check your fire. Those are friendlies over there. And there was a lot of weird stuff going on over there, too. As a contractor, they had us burn some opium fields, and they had us protect other ones. That's weird. But I didn't ask no questions. They just paid me and I did my job.
LC says you're not horrible. You're helping us, and you're extremely cool.
I'm trying to be.
Okay, well, I'll read it.
Okay.
Miss America Prepper, good to meet you. You too, Betty. You're helping us with your knowledge. Common not. Again, that last one right there.
Hell, I can't even read that. I don't see real good. I can't hardly see that little writing. I'm not as young. Excuse me. I'm not as young as I used to be, and I'm starting to feel it too. There is nothing on me when I wake up that don't hurt. I have lived a rough life, and I have tore my body to pieces. My knees is shot. My shoulders is tore up. They're real. It'd be easy to tell you what the hell ain't wrong with me. Really?
Yeah. Would it be better if I typed in caps?
Probably so.
Actually, I can read that better.
Probably so. Yeah, probably so. You know.
Maybe next time get glasses or at least Dollar Tree readers. Yeah, he does have glasses.
I have battle glasses, but I only wear them in combat. They're rec specs. They can take a shotgun blast without going through. Ain't gonna stop an AK-47, but it will stop buckshot. But I don't wear them unless I have to, because the more I wear glasses, I notice it weakens my eyesight.
Three of them are doing in caps. But you're only 29.
Yeah, I wish. You know, I what I would do to be 29 again. But on the other hand, when I was 29, I was not a nice guy.
Yeah, contacts lens. He don't like that because putting something with your finger in your eye.
And my left eye has been caved in so many times, I can't even wear a contact in that eye.
Wolfgang likes his age.
Wisdom with age, brother. Wisdom with age. You know, that's the gift and the curse of being older.
I wish I was 29 again.
Hell,
Yeah.
So do I. So do I. Hell, she's seen me age in the last 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
It's my job. It's my parents. It's life, man. And I do live hard.
Like they say, lifelines, all the lines on your face.
Yeah. And I do also encourage y'all to watch that movie Apocalypse Now, because I actually believe in Colonel Kurt's methods. That's why me and another guy got in a big argument. I'm not going to mention his name. His name was on the video when I was doing the book video. But that was who I used to be. I'm not like that anymore. I still want to go out the way Kurtz went out, though.
Wolf said life is tough for most of us.
And it's getting harder. You know, my pension, it's hard to live off my pension. Look, we live in a bunker, okay? We literally live off grid. We take a bath in a freaking swimming pool.
Betty, Yes, it she said I have aged more in the last year. It's not just physical, but mental stress will age you fast. Yes, that is so true.
And I'm noticing people are getting a lot more aggressive lately. Except for me. I'm over here cool like Fonzie. I'm just like, hey, whatever, cool. And I'm not even smoking pot, and I'm cool. You know, I quit smoking pot. That shit gives me anxiety. I will take a Klonopin occasionally when life is getting to me too much. I will take a Klonopin to help me sleep, and a lot.
Road rage. Yeah.
Yeah, I do have road rage. I hate idiots trying to kill me when I'm on my motorcycle. She's trying to read your comments.
If we go into World War II, there won't be any pensions or social security.
No, there won't.
There won't be.
There won't. You're going to have what you got, and that's it. And as far as my social credit score, I'm sure it's going to be awful. They are going to come out with a digital currency, and they're going to load it on your phone. And the reason why they're going to do that, so you have to have a phone on you, so they know where you are.
Silver War too. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So they know, they're going to know where you're at all times. They're going to know what you're doing. They're going to know how fast you're driving. They're going to monitor everything. If you think I'm wrong, you put your phone.
Oh wow, Betty, you get, that's a low amount that I've seen.
Yeah, you know, it's trying to hide somebody's comment. I don't know what, you know,
because he said
it
put FK.
It pisses me off. I don't need YouTube censoring my damn live. That pisses me off. Look here, YouTube, I'm making you fools money. Y'all need to quit censoring my stuff.
Yes, control. It's all about control. The new cars already monitor your abouts and speeds. It's they even like those insurance companies that want you to get this little thing to plug in your car so that they can save you money, but also they're knowing your speed level, all that kind of stuff. Who else knows what they're tracking?
They want absolute control. Put your phone next to your TV, watch a movie, then get on YouTube and watch what comes up. Try it. It's AI.
Yes, Wolfing. Yeah, it's a GPS.
Yeah, that they ain't gonna like me because I go really fast on that bike. I'm kind of an asshole when I'm on my Harley with my crew when she's not on the back. When she's on the back of that bike, I ride it nice and easy and I just cruise. But when she ain't on the back of it, we ride like a bunch of idiots. We ride tight formation and we roll fast because speed is security. Yeah, it's been going on for years.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have Rumble. You said repay. I don't have Rumble. I don't do nothing but YouTube. That's it. They kept putting me in Facebook jail, so I said, okay, y'all want to keep putting me in Facebook jail? Fine. I just deleted my whole damn Facebook. And I do have certain stalkers. I've been waiting for one of them to chime in, by the way, but that watch my videos. They claim to be a Christian, but yet they're so judgmental. Whatever, you do you.
Oh, and just a quick thing out there. Anybody that hasn't liked, please like. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. If you want to share our videos. If you have a friend that you think like they need to hear something of what we have to say or what he has to say, share it to them. That'd be great.
Because this is it for me. I retired when I was 28. I come back out of retirement. I had plenty of money then. I come back out of retirement after my divorce. Not going to say nothing bad about my ex-wife, but I didn't have nothing after my divorce. And so then I got with her, and she literally saved me from this world.
Thank you, Elsie.
Appreciate that. She saved me from this world because, you know, there was a time a lot of people tried to kill me, but I was doing a pretty good damn job of it for them.
Thank you, Cat Girl. Yes, let's get it growing.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, Night Wolfing.
Oh, good night, brother. Good night.
Blessings with you as well.
You too, brother. I love your profile, by the way. Your pic. I've said that before, but that wolf is awesome. Like I said, my good friend. Anyway, that's a whole nother story.
Oh, and we do have a thing on our live streams called Super Thanks. There are donations if you want to help out. We really appreciate anything. Sorry, I was reading, can't read and talk at the same time. And we found out when I went on my YouTube thing this earlier a bit ago, they said that our channel did its birthday. So I don't remember how many years.
I think it's like 6 years now, 7 years now.
Maybe, yeah. So we had a... Oh, thank you, Sunfuel.
I've been at this for 6 or 7 years because...
Thank you so much, Betty. We really appreciate that. Betty was sharing our videos with her friends.
I appreciate that, you know, because like I said, I don't get much on my pension at all. And she's a dog groomer. She grooms dogs. They don't make a whole lot of money. And I just feeling it's just time to throw in the towel and just start teaching people. Like I said, she's tired of sewing me up, tired of me coming home all beat up.
And we actually do have PayPal, a link on PayPal in our descriptions. I try to have that on every single video of PayPal, our PayPal link on our descriptions.
Me, I hate asking for anything. You know, I've had to do a lot of bad stuff for money. But we're coming up on the hour mark. I do appreciate all of y'all being here.
Yeah, Elsie said, happy birthday. I need someone to cut my dog's nails.
Well, she does that. She dremels them too. Them
I
dogs.
cut and Dremel nails, yeah.
Oh, Duke, he don't like that.
Mm-mm. I feed him peanut butter as I do it.
Oh, Cat got Duke today, though.
Yes. Got him on the mouth.
He chases them cats all over the place because we got too many feral cats out here. I just when Dad ain't here, I turn when I turn the dog loose and let him chase these cats out of here. But I appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're coming up on the hour, so we're gonna get off of here. I appreciate y'all coming in.
Thank you, everybody, and thank you for liking. Thank you all our subscribers. Thank you, everybody who shares our videos.
And I'm fixing to start a lot of knife training videos. I'll have that on a knife.
Oh, that's awesome! That's awesome that your girlfriend started a mobile. I personally don't like doing a mobile. I like just going to the shop.
She don't like the business side of it.
Yes, I do not want to be the one I want to work for somebody, not be the actual person having to do all the paperwork and ordering all the supplies. I like going in, getting my dogs done.
She's already got to deal with me, so she's got enough to deal with. With that, we're on the hour. We appreciate all y'all being here.
And Ashton, eat a scoop of ice cream for me too. I know what ice cream you're eating.
And she left that soup over there she was supposed to bring home to me. All right, well, y'all have a blessed day.
Yes, everybody, like always,
stay strapped, stay ready, stay dangerous.
And have a blessed day, everybody.